Hi everyone, my name is Coach Lane and welcome to Geometry Concepts and Connections. Today we're going to talk about learning and how learning is misunderstood. So let me ask you a question. How many of you study by just looking over the material multiple times? How many of you study just by rereading? How many of you study by just practicing the same concept over and over and over? Well, those techniques may have actually been less effective. So what is something that could be more effective? Well, we're going to talk about this thing called retrieval practice. And let me make it simple for you because I know all of this might sound similar. Retrieval practice is recalling facts or concepts or events from memory. So let's break it down. Retrieval can be done by taking short, simple quizzes after learning material. Right, so that's giving you a quiz right after the lesson. This forces you to retrieve what you have just learned and it burns it into your brain. That's a little bit longer. And hopefully, we hope that lasts. All right, so that tends to be better than just rereading your notes. You're challenging yourself to use what you have just learned. All right, what's the way you can do this on your own? Flashcards. Flashcards, if you think about it, are ways that you can give yourself mini quizzes. Because think about it, you are asking yourself what you know about a word rather than just looking at the word and definition at the same time. It's a quiz. All right. So while using retrieval, you also need to space it out because you may get a little rusty between study sessions, which means you will have to work and put in effort to remember. And this brings us to another point. Learning is deeper when you have to put in effort, which means when you actually struggle and sometimes when you fail, you actually learn better and you remember those things better. So don't be afraid to challenge yourself. So let's make sure we are using retrieval practice and also spacing things out. That is very important in learning. All right. Let's talk about something else that's going to be very important in this class. Elaboration. You might say, well, coach, this is math, not English. Well, even in math, you have to be able to explain concepts because they say that when you're able to explain something, you truly know something. All right. So why? Why do you need to explain concepts? Well, one, when you explain it, you're actually using retrieval practice and you're actually coming up with explanations of the concept, which means you will remember that longer. Two, other kids in the class may be struggling. If you can explain it in your own words, not only does that help you, it helps others. Because a lot of the times, y'all can learn better from each other than from any adult in the room because y'all have went through similar things. Y'all are all in the same place right now, and you have a certain level of respect for each other because y'all have been together for a long time. As you progress through this course, keep in mind that your brain can change. You are not hardwired from birth. What does that mean? So when you challenge yourself and learn something new, your brain changes forever. So for those of you who say, I'm not good at this, I've never been good at it. Well, guess what? We are going to change that mentality. We need you to bring your growth mindset because as you learn things, your brain gets new wrinkles. And in those wrinkles is a lot of information. So you can become good at anything you put your mind to, literally.